We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 7:07.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slider, strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So here's Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is over. Rangers set down in order. Now Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Reddick on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Here's George Springer as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Harper.
Stepping in for the Jays, Bryce Harper having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Springer, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Springer is on his way home. The relay throw. And he's safe.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple. And they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Nick Castellanos now come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. A man at third with one away. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His career line with Fultonavich. He's got 2 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Heading out towards shallow right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for Texas.
Stepping in, Dominic Smith. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. One and one the count. Here's the pitch.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Count even at 2-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Kyle Schwarber would be next. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that, when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. Popped him up. Real Muto moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
George Springer the next to hit. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A base hit in his first trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in, Edward Olivares. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Peter Mooney stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline. And the Rangers are in the hit column. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Back goes Harper and gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Ball
3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So striding in, Bryce Harper. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte will wait on it, and he's got it for out number one. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Striding in once again, Nicholas Castellanos picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in on to first, and there were two down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Giro. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Austin Nola is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a cost. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Trey Turner started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he takes a cold strike 1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And another foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it is. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Austin Nova is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. Standing in, Wilmer Flores. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air out to right field. Reddick on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That gets down, and the inning will continue. This will kick up against the wall now. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Hicks takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. George Springer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. Number 11 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Number 17 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Reddick coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Rangers 2. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Digging in to try it again, Edward Olivares looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The second baseman, Peter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Peter Mooney. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Mooney, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. 2 out with the man at first. Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hoskins in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Rangers leave a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Dan Altavilla, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound. Now the pitch.
Altavilla
Sends that one out of play for strike one. On the season, Hoskins is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Carlos Correa stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, the tag, and he's out going for second. But they do play to run on the play.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw gets him 2 down. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick on the run, but this will land out there just foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up the third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Here now is Trey Turner. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Behind 0-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So next to the plate for Texas, Dominic Smith. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Dominic Smith goes down for out number 2 in the top half. J.D. Davis stands in as he looks at a called strike. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 2 out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Skied into straightaway right. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box, George Springer. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Kyle Schwarber is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Edward Olivares is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. Cody Hoyer will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
From the belt, the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Last half of the seventh here, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
The left fielder,
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So one away now in the Toronto seventh, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Mooney is right there, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. And that misses, ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Reddick coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Trey Turner, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
2 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The first baseman, number 2.
Dominic Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as Rangers leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Didi Gregorius. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Austin Nova comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The third baseman.
Now batting, Wilmer Flores. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
The batter, the designated hitter, Aaron.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays held in. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
JAYS Fry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Toronto posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Zach Wheeler hangs win number 11 on his line, striking out 12 in the process. Mike Foltynewicz struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. His record is now 11-2. The loss goes to Mike Foltynewicz. He falls to 3-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Zach Wheeler got the W, his 11th this season, as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Rangers, 7-2. He currently owns the best ERA in the American League. The Kansas City Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the JAYS Sox in front of a home crowd, 12-2. Nathan Eovaldi got the W and now has 5 this year as the Twins push past the Angels, 6-5. The Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-0. The Miami Marlins sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-4. The Washington Nationals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-0. The Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-0. The Pirates combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-3. The Rockies amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 8-7. The Padres closer, number 78, grabbed his 2nd win of the year, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 3-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.